Anyway, good morning, everybody. Good morning. That's just kind of a funny little bowling ball. Good morning, everybody. It's Camo Dave here on the Camo Dave Show. It is SATURDAVE. SATURDAVE here. Man, I'm just trying to get everything organized here. 9:30. It's 9:30. Oh my goodness. Let's see what we got here. Oh man. It's 9:30. There we go. There you can see. There's Crotchy. There he is. Crotchy and his friends. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Anyway, oh my goodness, look at this. I got to ride. Now, this is what I need for my, I got to get a motorcycle down in Morganton, and I can wear this with my pink camo pants. That would look good. Let's see. Oh, man. Look at this place. Look at this place. Ooh, man, oh, man. Rocking penguins, huh? Lots of penguins, lots of horses. How's everybody doing this morning? Crotchy's up there playing with some of his friends. What's up, man? Yeah. Got a $2 bill. Oh, man. What else do we got in here? It's kind of overwhelming. It's very overwhelming. Would you like a cup of tea? Your morning tea? Would you like some tea? Good morning, Doxinator. Brian said he's sleeping in this morning. Okay, he's a late sleeper. Okay, he likes to sleep late, and he said, "Don't expect me on the morning chat tomorrow. I'll be on the evening one, but not the morning one." Which is fine. I wake up, I don't know, man. I can stay up as late as I want, and I always wake up at like 7:15, 7:30. I find it very hard to stay in bed. I don't know what it is. It's like if I sleep, 7:45 is like really late for me to sleep now. My brain just wakes me up. I mean, if I even go to bed at like 1 or 2 in the morning, it's 7:15 and I'm wide awake, I don't know. I'll catch up with a nap or something. Hey, Chris. It is chilly here this morning, not as cold as yesterday. Yesterday was like a bit of winter. Yesterday, I think it made it up to about 35, but that wind was blowing like 25 or 30 miles an hour, and it was cold. Yeah, it was just too bitter. I couldn't go outside and make any phone calls or do any hiking yesterday. It was just too cold. Just getting from the car to the store was too much. Yeah, I'm back in my childhood. Yes. So we're kind of going back to the old school here for the morning show. Anyway, this is my grandniece's bedroom here. It is pretty wild. It's just full of fun stuff. It's just anyway. There's Crotchy having some fun. Crotchy was mad, right? Yeah, Crotchy was mad because Brian stole his thunder. Crotchy's like my wingman. And apparently, now Brian's on the shows every day. So anyway, this new Space Jam movie is coming out. Oh, King Kino, my little grandniece will love that. John Sweet, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, we are here. This is our last day in Manassas, Virginia, 25 miles west of Washington, D.C. And then tomorrow morning, bright and early, we're hitting the road again back down to Morganton. So that'll be what we're doing. The glare in this room is really bad. So I can read now. I got to turn the computer a certain way to see all the comments. Tomorrow's supposed to be in the 70s. Tomorrow will be nice, even up here. But today won't be bad. Once the sun comes out and warms things up, I think we'll be fine. But yesterday was so cold. Why you there? Brian's in the other bedroom over there, and I didn't want to do the living area is right next to that other bedroom, so I came in this room here to kind of give it a little distance so he can get a little shut-eye this morning. That's all. Plus, it's kind of an interesting little background. What do you think? Good morning, Shimei. Hello, Beauregard. You got a $2 bill in your change the other day. Yeah, I gave these to my grandniece as a gift once. I thought they'd be fun. She has them all here. They're all stacked up in the her little room here. She's keeping her $2 bills. So that was pretty neat. So yeah. Brian's a second shift liner rat. What's that? A line rat. Yeah, Brian said he used to work the second shift. He used to work at the Honda plant there in the Columbus area, and he retired a number of years ago. And that he got a brand new Honda. See what? Everything seemed to work out really well. My sister wanted me to come up here to watch her old elderly dogs. You know, she doesn't want to put them in the kennel or anything. So so Brian said, hey, well, let's do a road trip. I said he wants to get his new car out and give it some highway time. So I said, well, I got to go up to Manassas, and I didn't want to drive little Adam because little Adam might conk out halfway. Little Adam's been leaking a lot of fluids and stuff. So we just said, hey, why don't we make a road trip out of this? And I said, look, my sister's got a nice apartment. You come up here, drive me up here. I'll pay for some food and some gas. I've been paying for a lot of the meals and the gas and everything. So, we're having a good time. We're having a very good time. And I'm surprised at how, he's integrated really well into the live chats and everything. So everything's worked out really well. I'm very pleased. I was, not expecting to have so much enjoyment during this little trip. I thought, okay, if he didn't come up here, I'd just be putzing around in little Adam and hobbling around, or maybe a rental car. But we've been doing some really fun things. I don't do a lot of touristy stuff when I'm up in the DC area because I've lived here for 45 years. But it was fun to go to Mount Vernon and downtown, go down to the Lincoln Memorial. When you've lived here for that long, you don't really want to do all that touristy stuff. That's touristy stuff. So anyway, hey, Slab City News. Criticism of YouTube channels should always be allowed. I agree with you, Slab City News. We're getting all these channels now with the Max and Lee thing saying how we need to get rid of all the criticism on YouTube, I don't know. What we should do is if somebody has a negative reaction to criticism, we should get rid of all the criticism. Now, that's like saying how many people, this is the same logic as saying we need to ban all cars because somebody died today in a car accident. So what we need to do now, it's like complete overreaction. We need to give away all our freedoms because somebody had a bad reaction to criticism. Okay, and I'm not saying criticism. I'm not defending cyberbullying or anything. I think that's a step above what we see a lot of times on YouTube. But somebody does a parody video and criticizes somebody. And then something nasty happens, and now we've got to ban all, critical channels. If, it's the same thing. It's like, okay, let's get rid of all alcohol because somebody, got drunk and drove their car into a Burger King or something. I'm just saying the overreaction there. Everybody's got to scream and yell. And it's interesting how we see the knee-jerk reactions on both sides of the spectrum. The right always says the lefties are knee-jerkers, but now the righties are I don't know. It's just people they just like to scream and yell, and we need to shut down all our freedoms. I'm not Dave ready until my third cup of Joe. We had ice this morning again. Oh, she's down in Florida, Judy. Ice in Florida. Man, it's cold all the way down there. If we're not allowed to criticize YouTubers, my channel is going to get shut down. Well, yeah, mine too. I mean, we try, the problem is too, there's so many comments that come every day. It's hard to sit there and analyze every comment, especially lately. I've been getting a lot of views with all this Max and Lee stuff, and it's amazing how many comments. Hundreds and hundreds of comments there for my review. The fact that NF's expensive arcade machines are dropping like flies is one of the latest best developments going. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, King Kino, to see how NF takes care of that channel. I don't know. He's, I think he's kind of, he's always been sort of a nomad. Right now, he's kind of got this house with all this junk in it. I think he's going to be sorry. I think I've done that. I've cluttered my place, and then you kind of weighs you down. It just weighs you down. Who wants to have a pile of junk sitting there that you have to, he's got to pay rent or whatever on that house, and a house full of junk, and you're paying all this rent on it, stuff you never use, Hey, Shamay, good morning. Good morning, Tazzy Poo. I do have the phone here. So if somebody wants to call, although I'm not giving out the number because I'm not ready to take calls yet, maybe later in the show. It's going to be 70 in Kentucky today. Yeah, we're going to be 70 tomorrow here in Northern Virginia. I think it's going to be warmer today. Ban all guns because, Geico, you're right. Should we ban all guns because some people misuse them? I don't know. I'm not against, driving, we regulate it. We have driver's licenses. You got to get a license. You got to take a test. You got to have insurance. There's all these regulations. You got to wear your seatbelt. I don't have a problem with that, but banning it just, we don't want to let people just say any nasty, miserable, horrible thing on YouTube or anywhere. We got to have some limits, but at the same time, we can't just say no more criticism, no more dislikes. That's kind of weird. They got to get rid of the dislike. You don't have a dislike on this. And by the way, hit the thumbs up button if you're watching. Thank you. And then the other thing is too, you're putting, again, I keep coming back to this point, and it just keeps, people are so, they're so angry about YouTube and the whole environment and the criticism, but nobody is forcing anybody to be on YouTube. It's your own decision. There's no law saying you have to have a YouTube channel. There's nobody saying you have to put your videos up and your private life up on YouTube. People do that out of their own decision. That's their own decision to do that. And you got to realize YouTube should have a thing and say, look, it's like true. Anytime you get into the public eye, whether you produce a record or you write a book or you go on television or whatever you do that deals with a large number of people on public, radio, DJ, television host, a vlogger, you have a podcast, you're dealing with sometimes hundreds of thousands of people. You're going to get people that hate you and love you and all over, and some of them are unfair, and you got to learn to deal with that. And, and it's really sad when you see someone like Lee. And again, we don't know, she had a lot of other issues going on in her life, the breakup with Max and a new boyfriend, and there were other things going on in her life. And again, I'm not going to defend Dave 2D. I did not see his video, but it's just, I see these videos. Oh, this guy was rotten and no, how do you know that? I never watched him, but I hear that all the time. I never watched Dave 2D, but I think he's da-da-da-da-da. It's like basically saying I'm ignorant. I did watch Dave 2D. I covered him all the time, but his roast videos I didn't particularly care much for. I just thought they were dopey. You're not hitting that like button enough. And Evie's over, send me money. That's right. That's right. Get rid of the ones that are weapons of war. Every firearm is a weapon of war, says No Fear to Trek. That's right. Hate that threatens and harasses off YouTube is wrong. Traylon, again, we have to talk about trolling the taxpayer. Again, we have to talk about limits. Yeah, anytime if somebody's actually doing personal attacks and doxing and stuff like that, sure. There's always a gray area. Where do you cross the line? Where do you draw the line? Good day, Dave. I changed my name from TJ's New Life. Oh, you're now Frugal Aquatics. Frugal Aquatics. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know, man. What did Doxinator say? He's so funny, isn't he? Doxinators, I need to do this. This was a good week here. I enjoyed collaborating with somebody else on these live chats. I need to go back down to Doxinators and, and hang out with him. Dave 2D took away everyone else's right to criticize him by taking down his own social media. The hypocrisy he dishes out is, he can't. Yeah, exactly right. He can give it, but he can't take it. Yeah, don't criticize me. Yeah, that's what Lamont was saying, right? Black Bagate, Bigelow. Dave should man up and address the criticism and defend himself. But when he just kind of, shuts all the doors and pulls the blinds down and doesn't, total silence, I don't know. I can understand somebody taking that attitude, maybe, just kind of, oh my gosh, there's so much criticism coming in, I can't stand it. But, eventually he's going to have to address this if he wants to stay on YouTube. Other than that, I think if he can go do something else, go do something else in life, just end the YouTube channel and go on and do something else. You know what? The other thing I think, because I do watch Dave 2D a lot, I think he wasn't enjoying YouTube anymore. When he did the roast, when he was living in his van way back when, he enjoyed it. You could tell he enjoyed it. He was traveling. He got the dog. He had the other dog. He enjoyed it. And the last year or two of his videos, I just think he's not having fun on YouTube anymore. He bought that house and he doesn't seem to like it, which is, it was a cold, lonely winter and the house is all beat up. And I just think I think there's much more going on in Dave 2D's life than what we see, which is probably true what was happening with Lee. There's other issues in terms of the monetization, the house, that, you buy a $26,000 house. There's a reason why it's $26,000 and not $260,000 is because it needs a lot of work and you're going to put a lot of money in it, Ban the slingshot. Ban knives. Yeah, we should ban knives because you could do something nasty with a knife, right? We should ban electricity because people they get shocked and electrocuted every now and then, drop a toaster in the bathtub, We should ban bathtubs. Really, if you'd go to life and just say every time somebody gets injured or hurt on something, we should ban it. There wouldn't be anything. Ban stairs. People fall down stairs all the time and get hurt really badly, Go to Doc's place and stealth wash your... Yeah, I should do that. I'll go there. Get up at 3 a.m. and do a whole load of laundry. Tire or tire? T-Y-R-E is how they spell tire in England, right? And T-I-R-E is how they spell it here. They just have to be different, right? The check is in the mail for gas. No. I gave Brian $100 smackaroonie C note for gas at the start of the trip, and I'm going to pay for some gas tomorrow. And, I've been paying for dinners. We went out to, what is it called? The Lodestar Cafe I can't remember. We went out to one of those steakhouses last night. It was very good. I actually got a good meatloaf there. Very busy place. Go to Dr. Yeah, stealth wash the clothes in his washer. Dave 2D can now hook up with Morgan. Now, maybe we're getting rumblings that's what he wants to do. Yeah, I don't think any guy's going to have too much success with Morgan. I don't think so. I think Morgan, she had that guy, the other Dave, the one that was there in South Dakota, the guy that, shot the GUNS and had the shaved head with the beard. A lot of Daves, shaved head. See, this Dave's got a shaved head and a beard, or at least somewhat of one. I should go down and maybe, hang out with Morgan. I don't know. I'm just saying, I think more, I think if you're a guy, you might have in your fantasy something with Morgan, but I think Morgan she's not ready to be in a relationship. I don't think so. Especially not with a guy. Ban old people driving with their blinkers on. Yes. That's right. I'm just saying, life's got risks. No matter, just like the vaccine. You get the vaccine, yeah, sure, there's a risk. Somebody's going to get a side, some weird, oh, I'm getting a fever, whatever. I don't know, side effect, whatever you call it. I don't know. Dave goes to a steakhouse but buys a meatloaf. That's going to be like a bar ordering coffee. Yeah, fishing and picking. It's been fun here with Brian, and I've enjoyed it. But Brian likes to go out and eat a big dinner, and I'm not into that. So I try to eat very light for dinner, okay? I'm not a big dinner person. I am a lunch person. So I eat big lunches and very small dinners. In fact, sometimes I don't even eat dinners. That's how I keep my physique, okay? That's how I'm 63 years old, and I can still walk, okay? I can hike mountains. I think I'm in pretty good health. Who knows? I may keel over at the end of this, but I don't like to eat big dinners. And I know that when you go out on a vacation, it's fun to go to restaurants in the evening and stuff like that. And with the pandemic now easing, and we now have at least our first shots, I'm enjoying it. I enjoyed the restaurant last night, but I'm ordering small, light meals. Okay. I do not want to order a big steak and then go to bed. So I look for something very light on the menu, and there was a very good meatloaf. Guys, did you ever write your name in the snow using your yellow? Write your name in yellow in the snow. Yeah, I think we've all done that at one time or another. For those who watch this channel, Dave Tudu actually brandished his. He did have actually some. I noticed that he does have GUNSETC. Yes. Yeah. And he did videos, he did videos. He got very, very political in his videos. I'll just say that. Back during the campaign, the presidential campaign, he was doing some very heavy duty political videos. I don't know. A lot of these nomads that we do cover are preppers. They're true preppers. They're, they're going up in the mountains. They're really afraid that, people are coming after them. That I don't know. Do you order? No, I don't order alcohol at dinner. It's too expensive. Brian doesn't drink, and if you order, you order a drink, geez Louise, if you order booze at a dinner, it's half the price of the meal, No, I just have water with lemon in it, Hey, Frank Costello, how you doing? Brenda Stewart, how you doing? Yeah. I don't know. I find lunch is my big meal. I don't eat a big dinner. But when we're out on a vacation-y thing like this, I like going out to eat. It's just that I don't want to be eating a big dinner. That's all. And they always have nice, smaller portions. To order something, don't order a giant big meal at 6, 7 o'clock at night. No. I do have to criticize the Cracker Barrel. There's a Cracker Barrel here in Manassas, and we were going to go to breakfast there at about a late breakfast at like 10:30. And we walk in the door, and there was a line from, they have the gift shops when you walk in, and there was a line over to where the restaurant was. And the line was like maybe 35 people, and they were not socially distancing. Most people did have masks on. And the gift shop is really crowded. It was a very crowded gift shop. And I did not even get near the dining room, so I don't know. Maybe they only had half the tables available. But I was like, I looked at Brian. I said, I'm not waiting in that crowded line, jammed up with other people for half an hour to get a, bacon and egg breakfast. Or so grits with my grits. So I thought that was a little weird. I thought all the stores around here, they do have social distancing and signs up and masks, but it just seemed weird that everybody at the gift shop there was just really jammed in together. And I said, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And we left and went over to some less crowded restaurant. But, I do like the indoor dining being open, but some of these places are really not, they're just, they're not doing, you need to, most everywhere you go now, it's like every other table. They're not putting people at every table. It's every other table. They have, tables X'd off, or they have tables removed. So, and that's cool. I like that. And they come and scrub your table down before and after you eat. Yeah, I think so. He eats big dinners, and then it's like, I got to sleep it off. Any place that doesn't take reservations is lame and amateur hour. Yeah, what's the real story? Did Brian leave? Take an Uber back to Morganton. That's right. Brian got mad. He got mad and left. So it's just me here and the dogs. Troll alert 3.0. What? I had a reservation at Dorsia last night. That was fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, we went to the Japanese steakhouse the other night, and they usually sit people all the way on 3 sides of it, and they only sit people on each end now. So there's all this room between you. It was just nice. It was very nice. Take my shirt off and pretend I'm Rocky Balboa. Yeah. What? Why doesn't Dave read that correctly? Wait, again, it's hard for me to see these comments today because there's a lot of glare in this room. Missing stuff. I know I'm missing stuff. Let me get back here. I know I've missed a ton of crap. Let's see here. Geico 75. Texas Road. And it was like, I think it was called Logan's Roadhouse. Logan's Roadhouse, something with an L. Morgan, not your cup of tea. Oh man, who else is here today? Hey Eileen, how you doing? You're 65 and still walking, just not talking. Yeah, I don't know. Plus, you can get drunk if your belly is. You can't get drunk if your belly is full. That's right. It's true. It's harder to get that buzz if you've got a lot of food in your belly. That's right. Drinks cost way too much and they're usually watered down. That's right, King Kino. They do. Yeah, exactly. Don't anytime you buy a drink out, whether it's at a restaurant or a bar, it's going to cost you more. It really is. I mean, mixed, hey, I don't know how many bars you get. Vodka tonic, and it's like, $9 or whatever. There he is.
What's up, man?
See, what's up? People thought you left. People thought Brian got mad at me and took off and left. I'm here all by myself.
I live.
The Brian wanted to sleep in this morning. I said, okay, that's fine. I'll go over here in this little room and do the show. So yeah, Brian's here. See, we're going out and get lunch and do some stuff today. Yeah, there's this thing called the Cold War Museum down in Warrenton. I'd like to go there. That might be fun. I don't know. I'm always a big Cold War fanatic. We'll see. We'll see what we feel like doing. Then we got to get our stuff packed up here and get the place cleaned up. We've made a real mess of my sister's place here, so we got to get everything scrubbed up and tidy, and for the departure tomorrow morning. So, oh, don't tell her that if you see her. Oh, Dave's really wrecked your apartment. No, we haven't actually. The dogs have done a number on the place, though. I enjoy brunch. Yeah, I do too. I find the best to eat your meals, middle of the day, not at the end of the day. Cheesecake Factory. I made it at the Cheesecake Factory up in Bethesda when I was hanging out with my friend Greg, and he was getting his anyway. Janice Lala, I used to see you here. Yes, there are quite a few RVs around town. I noticed here, quite a few. The Walmart parking lot. Yes, quite a few over there. A few over there at the Cracker Barrel. Yes, yeah. We have Interstate 66, which comes through here, which is a total mess. 20 miles of construction, all the way from Craig Doxinator's favorite town. The Doxinator's favorite town is Haymarket, Virginia. It's about 35 miles west of Washington, all the way to the Capitol Beltway. It's just total construction, messed up, lane changes. Oh, gosh, it is a giant mess. They're putting in toll lanes or something. I mean, all the roads, pretty much all the major roads in D.C. are going to be toll lanes in a few years. You got to have one of those easy pass or smart passes, and you'll just get banged. Yeah, everywhere you go. They have now what they call, I can't remember what they call them. They're tolls that constantly change. What do they call it? It gives you like a big sign, and then it gives you beltway exits, and it goes to go to Springfield is $2, to go to Alexandria is $4, to go around to Maryland is $8, and they change constantly depending on how bad the traffic is. And then you just drive on those lanes, and they read your transponder and hit your credit card. I don't want to do. It's crazy. That's why I'm getting at it. That's why I go down to North Carolina. I can't think of any toll lanes around North Carolina. I think Charlotte's putting in a few, but out there in good old Morganton, all the roads are friggin' free, and there's not a lot of traffic. So I miss that. My sidekick, Brian. Yes. Hike Brokeback Mountain. I'll tell you, man, I have never met anyone in my life that was more fascinated with LGBTQ stuff than Mr. Doxinator. That guy is just fascinated with it. I don't know, man. He's a straight guy. He's got kids. He's got a wife, several wives. He's had several. But, man, he is just he's constantly, oh, do you think this YouTuber is GAY? Do you think this person is oh, the transgenders. He is really into that stuff. He is really into that stuff. Exodus to Carolina. That's right, Beauregard Rippey. Oh, there he is. He's on the chat now. Brian, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. He's like my Paul Schaefer. He's my Ed McMahon. Yeah. Hey, play something. Yeah.
All right, David.
We got to talk about starting these later. It's too early. I know, Scott. That's why I do a 7 p.m. live chat on Saturdays, 4 p.m. on the West Coast. We were talking about, Doxy and I were talking about maybe moving some of these schedules around. I usually have stuff I like to do on Saturdays, so I don't want to do one of these really late. You know, I could pop up at 11 o'clock or something, or noon. But I like having my Saturdays somewhat free, you know, and I, get this out of the way before 11, then I can go to lunch and go do some stuff, you know. Yeah, but this is the only day I'm doing the morning chat. So we do a 1 weekly morning chat, and then I usually do like 1 evening chat on Saturdays, and that's usually it. And then I sometimes do a midweek chat during the afternoons. I don't know. You know, we got all these other channels that are doing a lot of chats, and it is easy to do it. Anyway, Dave's flipping the script. I didn't say the Doxinator was, LGBTQ. I just said he's fascinated by it. He's fascinated by a lot of things, you know. He definitely does have gaydar. He does. Oh, that YouTuber. Oh, did you see so-and-so? Oh, yes. Oh, I bet. Yeah. Oh. Then he sends me all these videos of, the glamping guys, stuff like that. I got the first Pfizer, Chuck. I got the first Pfizer the 25th or something of March. So I get my second Pfizer on the 13th. Okay, that's when they scheduled me for it. So North Carolina, you pretty much can just go to any pharmacy and sign up. If almost every pharmacy has shots, and if you can find an appointment, and you're it's currently over 65 or a whole bunch of occupations, and one of them is IT, media. I think they said on the 7th of April, it's open to everybody. Everybody over 16 in North Carolina will be eligible to get a shot. The problem will be finding a place to get one. But I did get it. I had no other than a sore arm. I'm good. They say after the first shot, you're 80% protected. So I feel better about going around doing things here in Northern Virginia, at least right now, because I feel like I do have some protection. Okay, I do come in and take my shower every evening after I've been out, change my clothes, do a lot of laundry. That's one reason why I do a lot of laundry. Yeah, I did get my first one. And I get, Brian's also got his first shot. Brian had the V back in Christmas. He had a nasty case of pneumonia from it, but he's good now. And then he'll get his shot, I think. We're going back to North Carolina tomorrow, and then he's going back to Ohio the next day, and then he's getting his shot, the second Pfizer, the next day. So I think Tuesday or something. So yeah, I would recommend everybody get one. I think it's definitely not much of a risk to do it. It just makes you feel better about going out. You at least got, they say, it's not 100, nothing's 100%. I guess you can still get sick, but your chances of getting a severe case are a lot lower, even if you've been partially vaccinated. Update on the car wash and the post office. Yeah, I don't know, Terry. They've had a lot of rain down there in North Carolina the last couple weeks. The last time I looked at that sinkhole is getting bigger and bigger, but still, the car wash is still standing. Yes, keep your hands washed. My sister has got piles and piles of hand sanitizer. I mean, she must have. There must be 100 bottles of these little bottles of Purell everywhere. So I just put one in my pocket, and everything's cool. I mean, I do it. Whatever. I don't think small towns will ever have significant wait times for vaccines. Yeah. I think you're right. I think if you live in a more rural area, it's much easier to get a shot than a big city. I really do. That's the way it is. my sister here, it's much tougher here in Northern Virginia to get a vaccination. You have to go through the county health department to get approval, and that can take weeks and weeks. And then you got to schedule a shot. And I don't think they're giving virus shots here, the vaccine shots here at all the drugstores like they are in North Carolina. You still have to go to like central locations and line up. In North Carolina, all the CVS's and the Walgreens and the local pharmacies, they all seem to have the shots now. Did you guys see any carpetbagger-esque road? Yes, we did. Maybe we'll stop tomorrow on the way back on Route 29. We're taking 29 back, by the way, because Brian likes it. He likes these, and I like it too. It's a nice old road. It's once you get past Charlottesville, there's no traffic lights, and it's just a nice drive. It's interstate highways have become such a mess these days with all the trucks on them and the people doing 85. You can maybe make better time on the interstates, but it's not a fun drive. It wears you out. Plus, they got all these places to stop and roadside attractions. We may do some of that tomorrow if we have some extra time. But yeah, what's for lunch? I don't know. California tortilla. They have really good bowls. We may do that today.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, we do that. Okay, he said that's good. We did that last Saturday, and we haven't done it since. But I like that. It's inexpensive, and they make a really good bowl or taco or tortilla or a burrito.
Great taco.
Yeah. That's the one that's not from Ohio checking in. Oh, yeah. I got Brian Rutherford and Brian Heffernan mixed up the other day. And I saw Brian Rutherford. And I said, hey, Brian from Ohio. And I went, I'm not the one from Ohio. Brian, where are you, Brian Rutherford? You don't have to give us your actual location. Just what state are you in? We have Brian from Ohio and Brian from where? I'm getting behind on the chat here. Let me get caught up. On 17B, got his second shot yesterday. Just an itchy arm. Good for you. Yeah, we're going to do for Minnesota. Yes, we're going to do our happy hour live chat tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. in Minnesota. Yeah, 29 is a beautiful road, isn't it? It's just nice. It's real pretty. It's got lots of little diners and stuff along it. You go about, sometimes you get slow. When you go through Charlottesville, there's about 10, 15, 20 traffic lights. But once you get past there and get down to Lynchburg and Danville and, it goes all the way down to Greensboro. And then when you get on Greensboro there, then you hit I-40 and go west all the way out to Morganton. So it's a nice ride. Keep your hands washed and smoke a lot of pot, huh? Yeah, we'll see what's on Svengoolie tonight. I don't know. Brian, check the Svengoolie movie. Just Google Svengoolie movie and see what it is. 16-year-old has got an appointment later this month. That's 3 of us. Yeah, you can be. I think many of the states are going 16 and older now. They still don't have the vaccines for the younger kids. But they don't seem to get the virus. Most of them seem to get the virus and not even know they have it. Hand washing less than 20 seconds is just giving the germs a drink. That's right, John. Yeah. Hello from Wilcox, Arizona. Me and Mike, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, we do see still a lot of nomads down in Arizona. It's time the heat's coming. The heat is on. You guys, Randy and Paul, Aja and stuff got to start heading north, right?
It's the undead.
The undead. Oh. It's a documentary about the Doxinator. The Doxy Doc. The undead.
It's not the gay undead. It's just the dead.
The undead. Okay. Is it old movie? Is it like 50s?
Yeah, so black and white.
Oh, black. Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I love old movies. Due to COVID, do you tip more at a restaurant due to the constant cleaning? I try to be nice. I try to give it at least a 20% tip. I try. Yeah. Then again, it depends upon the service too. If they're good and responsive, yeah. I don't skimp. I don't skimp on the tips. The problem is you go to these places where you go to the counter and you order the food, and then you have to, they call your number or whatever, and then you go back to the counter and pick up your food, and they want a tip. I don't know. I don't always tip if it's counter service. I maybe should. I give them the clerk. I mean, you think the cook and whatever, the guy, but if they're bringing your food to your table and serving you at the table, yeah, I give them a nice tip. But why should I tip if I have to go get my food? I don't know. But you always have a line for tip. The pizza place does that. I walk up, order my pizza, then I go wait for half an hour, and then I walk up when they call my name and I pick up my pizza. Now, when they want a tip for that, I'm like, The check is in the mail for vlogging at my mom's house. Oh yeah, we looked at Doxinator's mom's house here on what is that? Was it Westgate area of Manassas there? The check is in the mail. Right. Yeah, Doxy. Right. The check's in the mail. Yeah, 20% is a good one, Brian. Aren't we all undead? The undead. That's right. We're all undead and demonetized. That should be my new channel. Undead and demonetized. Like they were dead. Yeah, that's right. They used to be dead and now they're back alive walking around. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we don't have any super chats this morning, though. Where's everybody's super chat, huh? If you'd like to help support the channel, there's a little super chat. Or you can help us out on PayPal, paypal.me/DCRTV. Fishing and picking. Yeah, send us some gas money. Gas is almost $3 a gallon now. And help Brian out with some gas money tomorrow. Help us out. We've got to make it all the way to Morganton. I tip when they bring food to the car. Now, yeah, that's good. I mean, they're doing it. They're bringing it to you, right? Yeah. What's his tip? Go watch Days with Jordan on YouTube. That's his tip, right? In a smart car, yeah. For real, the check is in the mail. Really, you mailed it to what? You mailed it to me or you mailed it to Brian? Brian did the driving. My palms they're very itchy. There's a place where you put your change card in when you order donuts or pizza, ask for a 20 or 30% tip. Yeah. Again, if they deliver the donuts or pizza to you, I'm all for giving them a tip. Even if they serve you at your table. Yeah, I don't mind that. But if all you do is go to the window and pick something up, or you drive through and pick something up, I don't see why you should have to tip for that. Dave, are you going to take Brian to Lover's Leap off 29 and 58 or 5? 29 and 58, just don't jump. I've never heard of Lover's Leap. Where is that? Where is Lover's Leap? It's I don't know where 58 is. I've heard it. Yes, Mr. Biden is president. He is Sleepy Joe though. I mean, he does look like he's ready to take a nap. I don't know. There was a tin cup in the freaking ice cream store the other day. Yeah. I do that. I'll go to the when I go to Mountain Burrito there in Morganton. You go up, you order your burrito, they make it for you, you pay, and then they give it to you. So they don't bring it out to your table. And they have a big, jar there for tips. And I'll, if it's say $17, I'll give them a 20 and just say keep the change. I don't want your change. I don't want your stinking germ-ridden change. They don't deliver. Yeah. Dave tip. That's right. That's my tip. Send me money. Yeah, I don't want to have to start one of those things where you have to, join my channel so you can comment and your name comes up in green. We're not doing that here. No, we're not. I tell the Doxinator, I don't do these chats for money. I enjoy this morning. We've done very well this month. March was a good month. April's looking like a good month too. Traffic's up. I'm fine. Yeah, again, and when you're doing like a chat or two every day, you've got to know that the donations are going down because it's normal. Everybody, okay, people that wanted to help me, help me 3 days ago. It's fine. Doxer likes to pick on me though, and he'll say that at the end of today. He'll go, "Oh, Dave, your channel's you're washed up." They should have a requirement that you should go to law school before you start a YouTube channel. You have to upload your college diploma. I don't know if that's going to help. I think YouTube needs to do a better job, though, of maybe educating some people about dealing with the public. I mean, again, anytime you put your information, anytime you deal with the public, you're going to get criticism. Okay. And that's no matter what you do. If you're, you run a car repair shop or a donut shop, you're dealing with the public. And there's some people that aren't going to like your service and they're going to complain and they're going to put nasty Yelp things up. I mean, that's just the way it works. You got to learn to deal with that. Don't fund Dave. Oh yeah. I'm doing a don't fund me. They should have a channel. Don't fund me. Not GoFundMe. When am I coming to Phoenix? Linda. I don't know the date yet, Nomadic Weather Bear, but I am planning to go to Phoenix later this year. I don't know. I'm looking at probably later in the summer or fall, somewhere in that neighborhood. I definitely want to get out to Phoenix. Hidden highways. There are lots of lovely leaps around the country. There's one in Hannibal. Ooh. Whenever I used to walk across the Key Bridge in Washington, D.C., there right by the Potomac, there's like you could look down and you went way down and you could see some pavement down there and you'd often see flowers placed down there. And I'm pretty sure that's where that was probably a very common place where people would jump down to their, yeah. There's some bridges, some Rock Creek Park in D.C. There's some beautiful bridges. It's a beautiful park, but there's some very long drops. And I think a lot of folks check out that way there because you would look down and go, "Well, that's a long drop." What? There's a whole bunch of flowers there. People would put it's like, oh my goodness, someone must have done it there. Oh my goodness. You should definitely go to Phoenix around July. It's lovely. 140 degrees. And when do they get the big storms that come through? Yeah. Phoenix in the summertime can be a beautiful place. Yes. Your hair will get all frizzy. It may be 100 tomorrow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I know, at 100 degrees in early April, that sounds like fun. Tips were for waiters and waitresses that earn below minimum wage, not for people making regular wages. That's exactly right. Yeah, I don't know. I always have that tip line, and I don't mind. I don't mind if I pay in cash and it's throw in your change. That's okay. But I do find it funny when they ask for tips and they're not providing you any service to the table. I'm not. What am I supposed to tip the cook? But again, they do give you better services if they know you tip. When I tip at the burrito place, they do make my burrito a little fuller. I noticed that. Oh, Dave's here. Well, let's put a little extra, whatever on it. Monsoons and haboobs. That's right. They get monsoons and haboobs. Hey, Dave's RV Life. Nice to see you here today. Pennsylvania, you probably had a cold night. Wait till November for Phoenix. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Thanksgiving in Phoenix. Yeah, you probably had a couple cold nights there, Dave's RV Life in Pennsylvania. If it was cold here in Virginia, it's got to be really cold in Pennsylvania. So anyway, when are you planning to hit the road, and what's going on with your car channel? Have you done any car things yet? Am I sleeping in the lower bunk? Now, this is I'm not sleeping in this room. There is no lower bunk here, actually. It's just a little playroom here. How old is my grandniece? I think she's like 8 or 9 right now. And she's very precocious, and that's the reason I'm here. They wanted to take her parents and my sister wanted to take her down to Disney. So that's what they did this week. They made reservations a year ago, right before the pandemic hit, and they couldn't do the trip because Disney closed for a couple months. So they couldn't get their money back. They could not get their money refunded, especially the airline tickets. So they said they had to use them within a year or else they'd lose them. So they had to make reservations for this Easter. So that's what they did. And, of course, Disney and all the stuff in Florida reopened over the summer. So that was cool. So everything worked out. So far, they had a very good trip. I've gotten a couple of messages from her, and they said everything's been fine. They did Universal. They did Epcot. They did Magic Kingdom. They went over to Kennedy Space Center. So they're renting an Airbnb there in Kissimmee. They probably best passed Adam the Woo. They probably walked right past Adam, Adam and Daphne there. Madam the Woo. Tip $1 per drink at happy hour. Yeah. Again, bartender. He's personally mixing your drink for you. That's usually a good thing to do. And then he'll give you a little better, he won't skimp on the shots. That's also very true. If you tip the bartender, when you ask for a shot of vodka, he'll give you like a shot and a half or something, right? He knows you're a good tipper, so he'll put a little extra booze in your drink. That's always a good thing to do. The unicorn. Doxinator likes unicorns, there's the unicorn. Hi, Doxinator. I'm the unicorn. Yeah. I wonder if I think Amelia would know if they take this home as a present for the Doxinator. Yeah. My Uncle Dave. She calls me Uncle Dave, even though I'm her great uncle. She goes, Uncle Dave, where'd my unicorn go? 22 degrees this morning, but the warmth is starting back. Yeah, we're getting the same thing here. It's nice and sunny, so it should be, give it another hour or two and it'll warm up. Yeah. And trades. That's right. I do always ask give me some cheap vodka in a dirty glass. Yes. That's right. Stop drinking and you'll save money on your, it is very true. It's very true. Cut the cigarettes and the booze out and you'll save a lot of money. Very true. I have vodka spelling this. What? I have vodka spelling this morning. Oh, vodka spelling. You're spelling everything all goofed up. I get it. I've been busy with the van, too busy with the van to spend much time with the car just yet. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we saw Campervan Kevin get a new vehicle. What is it, a Class C, I think he got? Getting rid of his Class A, scaling down a little bit smaller, and then he gave the Class A to Felix. I don't know, man. Somebody said that Class A is going to need a lot of repairs and stuff, and is Felix ready to handle that? Felix has a nice little compact van, right, or a small RV. So I don't know. He kind of, there was a tearful moment where Kevin gave Felix the Class A, but I wonder if Felix is going to what? Well, he could always take it and sell it and make a little money on it. That's right. Quit hanging around you. What? Sue, quit hanging around you. When are you taking calls? I'll take calls now. If anybody wants to call, 571-419-0463. That's right. Let's see who we got. Got anything interesting on the in the comments here? 571-419-0463. I'm actually in my area code now. I have Northern Virginia, and 571 is a Northern Virginia area code. So I'm actually in the local area code now. Well, if they have an 8-year-old daughter, that's a perfect age to take her to Disney World. Yeah. Oh yeah, she is. I'm sure she is just dreamy, flippy. She loves the unicorns and the princesses, and she will. Yeah, I'm sure they dropped a ton of money at the gift shop. Tazzy Poo, is Tazzy calling? Oh, we got Nampa Nana calling. Nampa Nana's calling. Beat Tazzy Poo. How you doing? Hello. Nampa Nana emailed me last night. She's going to get her stimulus this week. Yeah.
Yes, I'm finally getting stimulated.
Yeah, she's been, it's crazy because they said that almost everybody should get stimulated by the end of March, but she was like, but I didn't get mine yet. But it's nice. She went on the website there and said her check or her payment is coming midweek, right?
Yeah, it actually shows that it's a process. So that's
yeah, it'll come. That's for sure. That means you're getting it for sure.
Really sad, what's really sad though? There's still one group that hasn't gotten it yet.
Yeah.
And that's the VA benefit people haven't gotten theirs.
Oh, really? You think they would be right up at the top? You think they would be the first to get it?
I think the vets deserve it more than anybody.
I think so too. It just
really stinks. Just the way they're processing is just weird to me. But
It's
that's
very
okay.
weird. Yeah.
It's happening, and I'm happy for that.
That's right. How? Okay, give us an update on Doxinator's blanket. He wants to know when he was yelling at me. When's my blanket coming? I want my blanket in the mail. It's not here yet.
It'll get there when I get it there.
Okay, she's making him a blanket, and he wanted all masculine colors, no pinks or light blues or anything. He wanted.
I have five more rounds, but it takes about an hour to go around it now, and it's getting heavy, so it's not going to get much bigger because it's getting too heavy to move it, you know.
Okay, very good. So
it's got five more rounds, and it'll be done.
And then you'll have money. You'll have money for the postage to send it to the Doxinator.
Oh, I'm not worried about that. I had the money for the postage. To get the darn thing done, and then I've got one more I've got to make. I got my granddaughter's birthday next month, so I got to get that one done.
All right. Well, listen, Ellen, nice to hear from you. Thank you for calling, and we'll see you around. I'll give you a call as soon as I get home. We'll have a nice long chat Monday or something. You take care.
Take it easy. Hi, everybody. Take care. Bye.
Bye. Oh, Beauregard Rippey says he was scheduled to get his payment but never got it. They're on to you. They're on to you, Rippey. The government's on to you. They know you. Nothing yet. Maybe the IRS accidentally sent your payment to the carpetbagger instead. What do you think? That's right. Doxinator still got. Well, he's got loads of cash. Jeez, Louise. No stimulus for this old vet. I'm sending her money for postage and yarn. Yeah, she doesn't want your money, Doxinator. Thanks for your service. That's right. Doxinator was in Vietnam. That's right. Back in 67 or something, right? Yeah. McBrenda. Hey, Brenda. How you doing, Brenda? Nice to see you here. So how's everybody doing today? It's a beautiful, sunny, chilly day here in Northern Virginia. One more day, and then we're hitting the road tomorrow to go back to North Carolina. So our little week here with Dave and Brian is just about over. One more day. We got a live stream coming up tonight, and then we're hitting the road tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a live stream from the road tomorrow if I charge my phone up somewhere down there in the wilds of Virginia, North Carolina. Camo Dave on the road. Yeah, we visited. We had a couple. We went over to the mall a week ago. That was nice. Did the whole western end of the mall there by the Lincoln Memorial, and then we went down to a real nice day the other day for Mount Vernon, and then we visited Susan and Sandy and Tanky Poo. So we've had some good stuff here. What date is Matt Getz going to prison? Teddy Long. I don't know, man. GB moves. What?
Troll.
I see it. It's a lot of troll. GB moves. Nice to see you here. Oh, that was you, GB moves. I did the video yesterday where I showed you wearing your shirt. I sent out GB moves a shirt there, Camo Dave shirt. So he got one of the first ones. So I'm going to be working on getting all the rest of those in the mail next week. Okay. So if you ordered a shirt, you're one of the 8 or 9 people that has ordered a shirt that I was making, handmade Camo Dave shirts. They will be coming in the mail. They will be getting, some of them are packaged up. Others I've got to get packaged up and finish them up. And they will all be getting in the mail pretty soon. So hopefully next week we'll get them all shipped out. My Filipino mailman goes by the name Jonathan. I don't know, man. Maybe you put your letter in the wrong box. Troll, go back under your bridge. Oh, wait, there's troll. Oh, you know what I saw? I got to show you this. This is in the bathroom. Hold on. I got to show you this. I was going to bring this in. Don't want to step on the dog. Excuse me, dog. I got to show you. This was in the bathroom. I've been using this to wash my beard this week. I thought this was funny. It's Trolls body wash and shampoo. Can you see that? That's hard for me to see this. There it is. Troll body wash and shampoo. So I've been using this to clean my beard this week since I don't have any hair up here. All my underarms too. Yeah, like Wonder Hussy. Anyway, isn't that funny? Troll 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. Rock and roll mango. So yeah, the Trolls. They're wonderful. Trolls are wonderful. They're so cute. They're so adorable. Stop already. Hey, Brian. Brian's out there monitoring the chat. I should give him make him a mod. You want to be a mod?
No, I'm good.
He's good. Lee, how you doing? Serious uncomfortable lag time and a worthless product. Oh no. I'm going to be hanging out with Lee too when I get out to Arizona. I'm going to be heading up to Nevada too, Bullhead City, Laughlin. Hopefully do that whole loop and then maybe fly into Phoenix and then head up.
Stormy.
I got to go see Stormy. Yeah. If she'll, maybe she can buy me a Mickey. Get me a Mickey. Stormy, if you're watching, I want a Mickey doll. I want a Mickey doll.
You can buy her a couple of cocktails.
I'll go with camo. Buy her a couple of, man, I'm gonna need some. I'll have a GoFundMe for that. The cocktail fund. I need at least $100,000. Dave mailed that shirt from the same PO that he used for my award statue. Oh, Dave, yeah, I don't know, man. It's coming. Don't worry. I got all my mail stuff. I got to organize it all. Dave wants his award. He won 2 Cammy Awards. That's right. Didn't you get that, Dave? I thought I sent it to you out there at Aja Acres. I said, Dave's RV Life, Aja Acres, Williams, Arizona. You didn't get it? The money is taped under the bridge. Dave is going to show us something from the bathroom. And okay. We got a lag here, don't we? Washed up. That's right. I'm all washed up. If I don't get any super chats today, Doc Sneer will humiliate me and say I'm washed up. It's cold. Here in Manassas, Virginia, I think it went down to like 30 something last night, but it's warming up nicely. But yesterday with that wind, oh my God, we had probably upper 30s and 20 to 30 mile an hour winds. It was very cold. Your shirt says it is. It is what? Oh, cold. Oh. Jeez. No, Dave. Dave. No, I actually had you. You would have your awards right now had you driven through North Carolina on your way back to Pennsylvania. I guarantee it. You would have said, "Hey, Dave, I never got my mailing," and I would have said, "Oh, all right. Let me run upstairs and I'll get your awards and your little plaque." You would have it. Dave avoided North Carolina. He went up 75 over to 81 to get to Pennsylvania, and he did. And I said, if he had stopped for lunch, he would have his awards right now. Maybe that's it. I should say that. I'll give you the awards if we need a personal meeting, right? I've not had any moonshine. No. Northern Virginia is very, very urban. It is not, it's too crowded, too many highways, too many freeways, putting all these toll lanes in. It's just jammed. It's just jammed. Joe gave me a big super chat this week. I did. I'm fine, folks. Don't fund me. I'm good. Do you think Amelia will miss one of her $2 bills? Oh no, I never do that. Anyway, it's not my fault. Oh, what did you say? The motto for San Andreas, California.
It's not our fault.
The motto for San Andreas, California is "It's not our fault." Isn't that funny? It's not my fault. It's your fault. I had I was going to take you over to Uncle E's and buy you a nice big burger, and I was going to get some doggy treats for Bella. I don't know. We could Some people still use snail mail for money. They do. That's okay. I don't mind. You worked 13 weeks at the Bullhead City Hospital. Terrible cell service. Had to drive across the Colorado River to use the phone. Oh, my goodness. We used to have that when I lived in Reston, Virginia, in our house, the family house. We got lousy cell reception in the house, and we had to go out to like the driveway to make a cell phone call. Itchy Palms grabs the deuce as a super chat. Don't Fund Me was the less successful predecessor. Yeah, that's right. I'm creating a Don't Fund Me account, and my monthly goal is 0. Somebody should do that with like a YouTube channel. Don't watch this channel. Call it that, Please don't watch me. My YouTube channel is Don't Watch Me.
Oh, $100.
What?
Shemay.
I don't see it on my. Oh, there it is. Wow.
Happy Easter, Dave.
You got my chat is delayed by about 10 seconds here. Thank you, Shemay. Holy cow. Thank you. Happy Easter. See, Doxinator, I'm not washed up. Doxinator. Hobo Shoestring did a video with beautiful views of Alaska. He wants to move there. I saw his latest video. He put up a thing where he said he really wants to move back to Alaska. Now, he's got an apartment there. They're in Johnson City, Tennessee, which is in the far eastern part of Tennessee, which isn't that far from Morganton. I'd like to go visit him before he moves, but he says he wants to get a place, like an apartment somewhere in like Seward area, which is just south of Anchorage. They're a beautiful little town there. He said his hotline's not closed. No, the hotline's still working. 571-419-0463. Hotline's still, just haven't gotten any calls. Oh, we did get a call. Oh, there it is. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, okay. Hold on, Dave. I'm calling you back. If my phone will work. I will not divulge the number. Pennsylvania.
Dave.
Hey, Dave. Dave's RV Life. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Good.
I want to clear something up.
Yeah.
When I had to back up from down south, headed up to Pennsylvania there, you made comments like I shunned you and avoided you.
There was a joke, okay? Yeah, I know.
I know, but for the record, because everybody else don't know that, right? But you said it out publicly. You know what? I haven't, like I was afraid of who might know that I went to Camo Day, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I have a long history hanging out with shady characters. So you think I'm going to start worrying about that now?
Oh, okay. Good. Okay.
I don't care. not that you're a shady character, but I don't worry about. What people think.
No, I think you were just looking at the easiest way to get back up there and just going around that way. Yeah. You don't want to take 77 up through Charlotte because that road's a mess. It's got all this construction on it.
Yeah, I was already northwest of Atlanta, so I wasn't going to come up. But I decided,
I would have done the same thing. I would have done the same thing. We were having some fun, okay?
Right. So, I ain't afraid to hang out with shady characters. I'll have to stop down and see you.
Yeah. Seriously, next time you're down in Western North Carolina, Eastern Tennessee, Northern Georgia, just, and again, I don't have to publicize it. Seriously, if you just want to meet me quietly and we can have lunch and chat, I won't put it up on YouTube, but I'm just saying if that option is also there. So, and I know that there are some people out at Quartzsite and Aja Acres that might go, oh, yeah, I know, Kemper Carol, she doesn't like me,
That might bother you if I do, but that doesn't bother me. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm going to stop and see Docs too while I'm down that way.
Yeah. Oh, God. We would love Doxner, me and you together. We could meet at the Troll Diner there. That would be great. Yeah. We'll pay.
Right, we'll do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. I think that would be great. So, sometime later this year when you come down this way, yeah, we'll definitely do that. Yeah.
I just wanted to clear the record up there, just in case.
Okay. I only got like 2 requests for the statues, so I kind of bummed on that. But yeah, if you want your statues, I will definitely get them in the mail to you. Send me your address again at Gmail, gmx.com, KMODave@gmx.com, and I will get them up in the mail to you this week, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right. Thanks for calling, Dave.
All right, have a good Saturday.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
All right. We get the celebrities here on the Camo Dave channel. I was going to say that was Dave 2D. No, that was Dave's RV Life. Thank you, Shimei, again. That was very nice of you. Shady Morganton. There's a lot of shady people in Morganton. That's right. They had a big story on the news that made it up here. Some guy shot his dog down there in Morganton or near Morganton. Oh, my goodness. Shady and Camo go together. Yeah, the Troll Diner there. It's the Rock Hill Diner, beautiful Rock Hill, South Carolina. That we call that the Troll Diner. And that's a beautiful diner, and that's where we usually have our meetups. I chatted with Noreen. Noreen said she doesn't want to be a mod anymore, so I took her off the mod list. But I said, we need to get together, you, me, and Doxinator, and have a nice meal there at the Troll Diner sometime. Yeah, I'll definitely buy, Doxinator will usually, if we go, Doxinator usually takes the bill, so he'll pay for the whole thing, I'm sure. He's rich. He likes to brag about, you know how much money I have in my bank account. Got a beautiful house, beautiful cars, lots of money. Yeah. Beautiful washing machine that goes unused most of the time. It's one of those fancy ones. It plays music. You know, when your laundry's done, it plays a song. It's one of those washers, yeah. Or Maker Jacob's video when he was at a drive-through window to buy hit the check came. Yeah. Oh, they're bringing the check. I got to hit the restroom right there. Doxy Poo pays he actually does a lot of the time. You know, he's a nice guy. He likes to come across as a curmudgeon, but he's a pretty nice guy. That's right. No fear to track. You can't take it with you, right? You better use it or it's going to your relatives, you know? It ain't going to you. He's not rich. He's just not cheap. That's right. But it's better to be not cheap when you're rich, right? It's harder to be not cheap when you're not rich, right? Legion Pierce. Hey, old man. Who are you calling old?
I ain't calling you old.
Who are you calling old? Oh, I'll just get my back. I'll show you. I'll show you. At least the Doxy Poo doesn't sleep in his closet. No. Locked a very heavy duty lock on the bedroom door there. He does not want anyone coming in while he's sleeping. I'll leave everything to my cat. I'll leave everything to my cat when I find one. Yeah. That's right. Never send it due to postage. It's expensive. Oh, Smartphone 3. Hardly ever agree with Camo Dave, but he is always very nice. I know. Meow. Meow. Well, I'm leaving all my money to my sister's 2 old dogs, although I don't know how much longer they're going to be around. These guys are old. I mean, these are 15, 16, 17 years old. They're nice old dogs, but, they can't jump up on the furniture anymore. They used to do that all the time. You'd sit on the furniture and they jump up on you and then run around the back of the sofa. They can't do any of that anymore. They try. They're looking at the sofa and you can see like, oh, I wish I could jump up there. I don't want to pick them up because they've got arthritis and stuff and they'll growl at me. So I just leave them where they are. Corn Pop taught Dave how to chain fight. Camp Goer 1 finally woke up. Good morning. How's everything there in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona? Yeah, what time is it? It's it's early. It's only 7:44. That's about the time I get up. I wake up about 7:30. So what the heck. Robert the Traveler, I have only 188 subs and YouTube are playing ads on my videos. Hey, the people think if you're not monetized, there's no ads on your videos. That's not true. It just means you're not making any money on the ads, okay? There are many channels that don't have they're not monetized. YouTube runs ads on anything they want, okay? You'll get ads on your channel even if you're not monetized. And the difference is they keep all the revenue. They don't give you a little tiny sliver of it, Dave's RV is oddly compelling too. What is it? What's with Dave's at a certain age? Yeah. I don't know how old Dave is, but he's still got good, hair. He's not got got good head of hair and it's dark, So it didn't all fall out and go gray, like some of us. Hey, dude, want to be friend? Sure. I love being friends with anonymous YouTubers. Yeah. My Susie is getting old. She'll be 14. I have to take her to the vet next week. She has a lump on her throat. Yeah, this dog here, Pooey, we call him Pooh Bear, I think his name is. Sure, her name is. She's got like a big lump on her head there. Yeah, I hope it's not a brain tumor. I don't know, man. That's right, Dave's second channel. I think that's what it's called. Or Dave's other channel, Patty White, right. I've been up since 9 p.m. Wow. J.A., where are you? 58. Yeah. Dave's younger than I am. Dave's a couple years younger than I am. Do you and Brian like Phil Collins? Take him or leave him. I'm not a big Phil Collins fan. I like Peter Gabriel. If you go back to Genesis, I'm more of a Peter Gabriel guy. Oh, I missed again. Studio. What is your favorite song of all time? Studio. In the Air Tonight. That was a good song. I can hear it dialing in the air tonight.
In your eyes.
Yeah. There's, there's some Phil Collins songs I like, but I'm not like a big Phil Collins fan. I like Phil Collins because he had a good sense of humor. He always whenever you saw an interview with him, he always kind of didn't take himself too seriously. I kind of like people like that. We were watching some good stuff. What was the name of the documentary we watched last night?
Echo in the Canyon. Oh, no. Echo, it was the Rolling Thunder Review. Bob Dylan's
Rolling Thunder. Yeah, Bob Dylan's Rolling Thunder Review. Martin Scorsese directed it or put it together. That was good. It was like 2.5 hours there on Netflix. Really good. Had Joni Mitchell in it. It had a whole lot of the old rockers in it. Really good stuff. Joan Baez. He did a tour of the Northeast back in 1976, 75, 76, back in the bicentennial year, which is the year I graduated high school. And it was just a really cool, it played small places. No, not clubs, but larger, but not big, Anyway, it's a very good video. I never was a big fan of Bob Dylan's music. I like his wording, but I don't like that harmonica and that screechy voice. I just never got into that. But I do respect the guy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hope it's not the big C there for the doggies. I know. You never know, though. Usually those lumps on dogs, though, and cats and stuff, usually aren't. They get a lot of funny lumps, but you never know. I don't know. All you can do is keep them comfortable, and, that's all you can do, basically. I don't know if you want to go blowing $6,000 on an operation on a 14-year-old dog or something. I don't know, man, but like Dachshund. Dachshund's got a wonderful dog, Jilly. She's a French bulldog, and she's got a lot of back issues and spinal issues now, and they're trying to treat her with meds, but, could be that she needs an operation. So I hear that Doxy's going to put up a GoFundMe for that. Kidding. He has the money, but poor doggy. She's a wonderful dog, but those French bulldogs are very expensive. Bob Seger, I drink alone. Yeah. George Thorogood. What's that song? Rocking on over, big old dogs moving in. Isn't it George Thorogood? He was from Delaware, wasn't he? I think he's one of the few rockers that actually came from Delaware.
Delaware Destroyer.
That's right. I watched a rerun of the famous white Bronco being chased down by the California Highway Patrol. Yeah, wow. We've been watching stuff on serial killers. We watched a Ted Bundy documentary. Fascinating. It's like 4 or 5 parts on Netflix. I did not know all that about how his prison escapes there in Colorado. That was weird. And then we watched Ramirez, the Night Stalker guy out in he was a weirdo. He looked like a rock guy, though. He looked like a rock star. He had that hair. He had that Howard Stern hair. I don't know. This is weird. We were just watching some of those the other nights. My sister's going to come back and like look at the Netflix. What have you been watching menu and see what? Oh, it's all serial killer stuff. What were they doing? Doxy sleeps alone. Doxy, do you sleep alone? No, this doggy, his Jilly goes in bed, jumps in bed there between him and his wife. He doesn't sleep alone. Hey, dude, are you ignoring me? No, I said hello to you, Legion Price. Not telling me how to impress girl. Please don't spam. Yes, please don't spam the chat. Please don't do that. Susie seems like she can't breathe very well sometimes. That's worrisome. I'm so tapped out with all. Yeah. Campgoer 1 is a very stressful life right now. There's a lot of things going on in her life with her relatives there at her house, with her pets, with rescuing other pets, with a crazy guy that's bothering her. She's got about 5 or 6 items on her plate right now, and she's stressing out. She needs to get in her RV and just go out in the middle of nowhere and just decompress for a while. But she can't do that because she's got all these obligations there at her house with her relatives and pets. How do you do that? You're really kind of stuck there, aren't you, Linda? There's so many animals and people dependent on her, I don't know. Maybe just go up to Wisconsin and camp out on your property there in the summer when it gets warm, JS goes to sleep watching Ron Jeremy vids. No, John Sweet. Man, don't be mean. Can we all be nice? All right, everybody. Let's see. We got about 8 more minutes to go here till we hit 11 o'clock, and then it's over to California Tortilla
Tacos!
for some tacos and some, yeah. So anyway, I am here in Amelia's room, and you can see all of her stuff. We got Crotchy and his friends. Say hi to everybody, Crotchy. Hi, everybody. I'm playing with my friends. Yeah, we're having a great time here. Yeah. All right. Crotchy did come along for the trip. There he is. And there's all the crazy stuff in the place here. So, yeah. Yeah, a lot of good stuff. If I was a 8-year-old girl, I would be very, very happy in this room. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff here. Yeah.
Drum set.
There's a drum. She has a drum set. Oh, yeah. And when she plays that drums, man, the whole apartment shakes. It's like very loud. Yes. We got some family with kids that live upstairs, and the kids just like all evening run around, and the whole ceiling shakes. Yes, it is sometimes very difficult. I have 2 dogs to adopt out, looking for a female nomad who wants a little travel buddy that can afford a doggy. Yeah. Linda, you need someone to come out and house sit at your house there and watch all your critters for you while you're out traveling, I don't know. Adios, all leaving early. Okay, Nefir to Trek, you have a wonderful day. Enjoy your day. Get out there and see the world, right? Yeah, everybody have a good. It's a holiday weekend. We had Good Friday yesterday. Tomorrow's Easter, so the Walmarts will be jammed today with everyone getting their ham and potato salad, right? GB moves, yeah. Going to the beach today. Oh, okay, Scott. Which beach are you going to? Pretty quiet back there in Ohio. Yeah. Be nice weather. I think at least most of the East Coast tomorrow will have some nice weather. Supposed to be warming up from this bitter cold yesterday, man. Ice in Florida, according to Judy Zimshad down there in Havana, Florida. Yeah. A Winchester Bay. Where is Winchester Bay? I know there's a Winchester, Virginia, not far from here, but I think it's somewhere else. I've never heard of Winchester Bay. Happy holiday. Oh, it's on the Oregon coast. Okay. Very good. Very good. No Fair to Trek's probably over in that area too, right? He's on the coast there of Oregon. I got to get to Oregon. That's another trip I need to do. I want to get up to Portland. So many of my YouTube friends are in the Portland area. So many cool people I talk to. I need to get up to Portland and Oregon. And yeah. So I got Oregon and I got Arizona. Those are two places that are kind of on my priority list of where to travel in the not too distant future after I get my second COVID, second Pfizer. That'll be 2 weeks from now. So looking forward to that. By Reedsport, a bit north of me. Oh. No Fair to Trek. Yeah, that's a nice, he's got a nice vehicle now. It's got the 4-wheel drive. Really nice setup there. Yeah. Ray. It doesn't rain all the time. Yeah, again, one of the things I'm learning about Western North Carolina is how much it rains there. It rains there a lot, okay? It's a very rainy area. There's a lot of thunderstorms, especially in the summer. You get humidity. The problem with being up near the mountains is when you get a humid flow and it rises up the mountains, it drops rain. You know, that's why those beautiful forests are so rich and lush over there in Western North Carolina, because they get a lot of rain. And if you're getting a flow like from the south or the southeast and it's humid, that almost guarantees you're going to get thunderstorms, you know, and that happens a lot in the summertime. Washington. Happy Easter to all. Yeah, is anybody going to dye eggs today? Anybody got the Paz? They still have that Paz egg dye crap around. We used to do that, put the vinegar in them, and then you make the eggs, then you hide the eggs. And taking the bride to Annapolis. Oh, Maryland, huh? Show me your completed shot card. Okay, I will. I will be vaccinated fully on the 13th of April. I missed your live lately. Been busy, built the wall for my daughter's room and had to run out to the pet store. Yeah. Okay, good. Well, Camp Goer One, you take care. Camo Dave, travel from Arizona to Oregon. You got to pass right through Nampa, Idaho. Hey, that's an idea. Maybe I should do a road trip. Go from Phoenix up to Nevada, to Las Vegas, and then head up through that lonely part of northern Nevada, and then head up to Idaho, and then swing over to Oregon. That might be a way to go. I don't know. Hey, you think you might be up for another road trip out west?
Me?
You.
It's a possibility.
It's a positive. He's going to get his motorcycle out of storage next week. So, yeah, I need to get a motorcycle. People say that when they see me. You know, I've got the camo pants and stuff, and they say, "Are you a motorcycle guy?" No, I have an old beat-up VW Golf that is leaking stuff. We should do that. Hide some eggs for Amelia. Yeah, we should do that. Put some of her money. Put those $2 bills in them.
How cheap. Give her her own money.
Give her her own money back. We should make a list of who we want to see where we can go in Marvy. Yes, definitely. That would be nice, Camp Goer One. Do you have accommodations for 2 people in that? You know, I don't know if we want to share a bed. I mean, is there a couch? Can I couch surf in your RV? And then we could just do the trip. We could drive all the way up to Portland in it. You know, that would be fun if we did it early, like late summer, early fall, before things get too chilly. I don't know. A left coast meetup. Yeah. No, we're joking, JK. I'm not going to take her $2 bills. Although that's very interesting. They got a nice picture on the back of that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I want to go. I want to go. I need to get out of my sanctuary. Yes, you do. Hey, howdy, Brian. I'd love to have a Harley. This old stoner wants a Harley. Fish tank, dog bed, Easter eggs. All right, everybody. Well, we are approaching 11 o'clock here on the East Coast. I want to thank everybody for being here for another one of our Saturdays. Next Saturday, we should be back in Morganton, just me, and Brian will be out doing his thing back in Ohio. But it's been fun this week. We've had a wild time, and one more day, and then it's traveling. Well, maybe I'll do an on-the-road video tomorrow somewhere from somewhere.
We should do that.
Yeah, on the road somewhere. We'll get on the way down to North Carolina. We'll probably do that for a few minutes. I want to thank Shimei for your very generous super chat, man. She is something else. She is something else. Wow. See, Doxinator, I'm not washed up. All right? Jeepers. Oh, Camo Dave, you're all washed up. It's over. It's over. The YouTube ride has been over. It's like, okay, goodbye. See ya. Thank you, Frank. I'll give you a call next week, Frank. We'll catch up, okay? All right, everybody. Thank you for watching. You have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. If you're so inclined, we'll be back at 7 p.m. tonight for our very last live chat here from beautiful Manassas, Virginia. And that is 4 o'clock on the West Coast. So see you then. All right, everybody. Vlog.
Under.